See, I got me an idea, and I'ma put it to work, and I'ma gauge my progress by the sign of the word. Now I ain't yet a success, but yes, the word that I stress, cause by the time you hear the CD, count the steps that I've left. I'm passing all of you rappers, it's just a matter of time. Picking you up before when you admire my rhyme.
Have no fear, the camera's here, and the lights are on. They wanna show, oh, yeah. If you are what you say you are. My name is Pablo Rivera, and this is the first edition of Season 3, 2025 of Make It Happen Mondays. Y'all listen, we already a couple weeks into the new year, right? And I know that all y'all had y'all New Year's resolutions and you had your parties and y'all started already doing what it is that you was resolving to do, you know what I'm saying? And now, y'all starting to slowly start to come off of that New Year's high, you know what I'm saying? That New Year's resolution high that y'all had, you know what I'm saying? Things are starting to level out. You're starting to have either A, been consistent with what it is that you was trying to do, or B, maybe not so consistent, or C, like me, I haven't even really been able to I have not yet begun to fight, you know what I'm saying? So, that's all right, though, whichever one of them that you in, or any type of makeup of the three or something else that I didn't mention. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Because remember last year, right? Let's reflect last year. Last year, what we said was our resolution is to be resolute in the pursuit of our goals, right? So you know what? This year, that don't change much. To tell you the truth, for me, it don't change at all, right? So what was the resolution? What was the goal? The goal was to perpetuate positivity, right? Now, I'm gonna go off on a couple different tangents here, you know what I'm saying? Like I always do, right? But I think I'm gonna do a nice job at pulling it all together, right? Excuse me. So, what was the resolution? The resolution was to the resolution was to be resolute in our pursuit of our goals. What was the goal? The goal was to perpetuate positivity. For me personally, it was to perpetuate positivity, right? So you can sit here and you be like, yo, you made it to Season 3. Great job. Fantastic. But if you follow me at all, you're going to see that not this past year, but the year before, I had like 30 videos, 30 Make It Happen Monday videos. So they all like minimum 11, 12 minutes each. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes they go up 20 plus minutes. You see what I'm saying? So that was like 30 something 2 years ago. What I thought to be resolute in the pursuit of my goal of perpetuating positivity was to get more Make It Happen Mondays up, right? And I guarantee you, if I would have gotten more Make It Happen Mondays up, yes, that would have been directly in line with being resolute in the pursuit of my goal, right? I ain't saying that it wouldn't have been. However, that's not the only thing, right? So I still hit about 13 episodes in 2024, right? I think that the quality went up and a couple other things, right? But either way, I was still resolute in my pursuit of my goals because I was still perpetuating positivity. I actually did not do as many posts, but I was helping more individuals. And we got a little bit more deeper. And we've been able to move forward on their goals, right? So that's positive. So by doing so, I was able to move my goals forward and perpetuate positivity, right? It's not always that slam dunk, right? It's not always like, I need to make it to the basketball team so that I made it to the basketball team. It's not always, I need to be the highest scorer. It's not always, I need to get this job. It's not always, I need to lose 25 pounds, right? But if we're moving towards our goals, that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. Now, I understand we got certain milestones that we need to make, and I understand that sometimes we set milestones. We set goals, smaller goals to achieve our larger goals. And if we don't hit those smaller goals in time, then we start thinking, oh, we ain't never going to hit our larger goal. You see what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. I got a friend of mine, right, who was like, you know, they do jiu-jitsu, right? And they were like, yo, you know what? You should put a watch me make it happen on my jiu-jitsu pants, right? And then I can represent that. But yo, don't give it to me yet because I want to make sure I get a couple wins under my belt before I start doing it because I don't want to look like a loser wearing the watch me make it happen logo because then what am I really making happen? I was like, nah, man, it don't even go like that. The Watch Me Make It Happen isn't about being the best, right? The Watch Me Make It Happen isn't about racing the race that somebody else thinks that you're racing. You see what I'm saying? What am I saying here? Watch Me Make It Happen ain't about having the other person think that you're making it happen, right? It's about my internal making it happen. What is it that I want to have happen? And that's what I'm gonna do. And to tell you the truth, that ain't got no time frame. That ain't got no quality measure on somebody else's through somebody else's eyes or somebody else's lens. It's all about me. You see what I'm saying? Remember, in a world that is going to be telling you, no, you can't. In a world that's going to be telling you, you know what, that's going to be too difficult. In a world that's going to be asking, you know how long that's going to take? Watch me make it happen, right? On my time, with my principles, through my lens, right? You know what I'm saying? Watch me make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. So even though you ain't necessarily win the jiu-jitsu match, wear that Watch Me Make It Happen on there, right? Because you're on the mat. You see what I'm saying? You know how many people didn't even make it to the mat? You know how many people won't even go to practice? Yeah. We talking about making it happen. We talking about practice? Man, I'm talking about being up in front of people and actually bringing it home, bringing the whole ceiling down. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about practice? Yes, I'm talking about practice. I'm talking about whatever it is that's moving you closer to your goal. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't necessarily saying you got to get everything perfect. That ain't what it is. Listen, they say that a doctor who graduates and is actually a doctor, whether he graduates with the highest GPA or like I think it's 65, to tell you the truth, I ain't never taken a PhD or had any type of doctor training, you know what I'm saying, to know what level it is that is passing, right? But I know when I was in high school, 65 was passing. So if I'm a doctor and I pass with a 65 or whatever it is that, you know, what, I'm still a doctor. You see what I'm saying? Does that mean that, oh, you can't watch me make it happen? Check it out. If it took me, which it did, I went to college right after high school, right? So I was 18 years old when I went to college. You see what I'm saying? And for whatever reasons, I dropped out. Or I finished the semester or whatever, and then I dropped out. You know, I never re-enlisted to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back and then again finished like a semester. Stop. Yo, I'm telling you right now, just last year in 2024, I just got my bachelor's degree, right? I was 46. I'm still 46 right now. So from 18 to 46, I don't even know the math, and I ain't going to sit here and try to waste y'all time right now, but I'll do that the next time, right? But that's how many years it took me just to get a bachelor's degree, a 4-year degree, right? Now listen, so I'll be listening, and a lot of y'all, you know, if you don't know, I'm going to let you know, a lot of the inspiration that I got for doing this Make It Happen Mondays is because I still do, I follow this other motivational speaker, E.T., right? Hip hop preacher. And actually, a lot of my life is kind of in line with what he be talking about, right? Now, I was never homeless or nothing like that, but a lot of the things we line up against, right? And it took him, I think it was like 15 years to get his bachelor's degree. You see what I'm saying? And that is making it happen. You see what I'm saying? Because my life didn't finish yet. So I made it happen by getting my bachelor's. And guess what? I'm still making it happen because I'm still going to school so I can get my master's degree, right? And it's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? But just because some people might look at a 46-year-old graduating to get his bachelor's degree as being like, come on, man. Seriously, dog? It took you how many years to make that happen? But listen to the end of that comment. It took you how many years? Yeah, cool. For what? To make that happen. Yes, that's right. I made it happen. My name is Pablo Rivera. Bachelor's degree. Watch me make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So check it. It ain't about what everybody else is thinking. Wear that watch me make it happen and make it happen and go ahead and make it happen. Wear it with pride, right? So let's go back to what it was the resolution was and why this is a brand spanking new year Make It Happen Monday, right? Is because, yes, I'm going to continue to be resolute in my pursuit of my goals, right? But I'm going to add one thing on there. F your feelings. Yup, you heard me. F your feelings. Forget them. Forget your, what was you thinking? What do you think that first F was? I didn't, come on, man. Forget your feelings, right? What do I mean by that? Forget your feelings, right? Is that this year, we about forget your feelings. We're going to be resolute in our pursuit of our goals, but we also going to forget our feelings, right? What do I mean by that? Is that when my first year of Make It Happen Monday happened, like I said, is I was believing that I was going to come out with more posts on the following year to be able to be resolute in my pursuit of my goals, right? Is to be able to perpetuate positivity in that way. You see what I'm saying? And then I ended up exposing myself to some people who be doing what I'm doing at a way higher level, right? And at the time, I thought it inspired me, and it really did. But it also jarred my brain a little bit, right? Is that my goal, follow me here, right? My goal was to be resolute in the pursuit of my goal. My goal was to perpetuate positivity. Boom, that's simple. And I did it like that for a reason. You see what I'm saying? I did it like that because whatever it is that I do to perpetuate positivity, whether if it's a conversation, a head nod, a wink, 2 thumbs up, a instant message or a text or something like that, or a 20-something minute long video, it's all in the same line of perpetuating positivity, right? Now here I go, and I went and I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these people who doing it big time, right? And I'm just little Pablo Rivera who took the advice of a couple friends, because I've been doing this very unprofessionally for my whole life, right? Helping people, life coaching, perpetuating positivity, all of that. And now here I go, and I put myself in a realm where everybody be doing this straight up professional, and I was like, man, I got to do something different, right? Because it ain't working right. It ain't working right here. And rather than having it propel me forward, it actually almost got me to slow down. Now, again, not completely. I kept on perpetuating positivity, but I was doing it on a more of a personal one-on-one basis. You see what I'm saying? So what happened there? My feelings. My feelings is what happened there. Now, follow me what I'm saying here, right? Is that when I was working out of my goal, it didn't matter what it was I was feeling, right? Because they're okay. Feelings are going to be there, right? But your goal comes first. Feelings come second. If you end up messing that up and flipping that and having your feelings come first and your goal comes second, you ain't never going to get to that goal. You ain't never going to get to that goal, right? Think about it. I don't feel like waking up so early. I don't feel like doing my homework. I don't feel like studying. I don't feel like exercising. I don't feel like having that conversation. I don't feel like they're going to accept me if I go there. And then I don't feel like I deserve it. And in the word, I don't feel like I can. Yo, in the words of Boys in the Hood, whoa, 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 I didn't ask you that. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ask you about your feelings. No, when you start the new year on December 31st, you ain't like 3, 2, 1, I feel. Nah, it's Happy New Year, right? And then what's the first question? They ain't say, hey, how you feel? It's what's your New Year's resolution, right? F your feelings, right? That's what it is, okay? F your feelings. Whenever you like, dang, I'm just not good enough. Again, stop yourself and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't ask you that. Talk to yourself about that. Stick to your purpose, right? You need to stick to your purpose. If your purpose was to take a vacation, then start the plan to save the money, to create the itinerary, whatever it is to take that vacation. Listen, 1 month between now and your vacation, your car might break down, and you might have to take some of that money that you was putting away to go fix your car, and you're going to get caught in your feelings. Don't. Continue on with the plan. You feel me? So check this out. Once again, this is about forgetting your feelings and putting your goal in the front, right? So listen, like I said, I had a whole lot of setbacks. And a matter of fact, this year in 12 days, I've had a few setbacks, right? But it is not stopping me. And I'm hoping that this motivates you and inspires you, right? But motivation and inspiration is not going to come on the front end. Motivation and inspiration is in there with your feelings, right? And I'm telling you to forget your feelings. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of tongue-in-cheek a little bit, but yet it's still factual. What do I mean by that? Is we want to be able to forget all those negative feelings. The feelings that are going to pull us backwards, we forget them feelings. The feelings that are going to push us towards our goal, we're going to put them in the front. And that's going to take a little bit of exercise. That's going to take a little bit of time and practice, right? But that's what we're here for, okay? So listen, if you got any questions about this, reach out. If you're feeling good about this, like it, subscribe, send it, share it, whatever it is. To me, to tell you the truth, it don't matter because that ain't in my feelings. What my feelings is to perpetuate positivity, and that's what we're going to do, right? So I'm hoping it is that you can do the same thing. I know you can do the same thing. So check this out. My name is Pablo Rivera. F your feelings. You know what? Let me keep on going real quick here, right? Because I want to be able to add a little bit of practicality to this for you, okay? So what I want you to do first, okay, is I want you to write down all the negative feelings you have. Well, first write down your goal. What's your goal, okay? And say, I'm going to be resolute of the pursuit of, and then whatever your goal is. Write that down on the top. I will be resolute in the pursuit of black, whatever that is, right? Perpetuating positivity for me, okay? And within that can come a whole bunch of other categories, right? But to be resolute in the pursuit of our goals, right? And then you just fill that in with whatever it is that your goal is, right? Then what I want you to do is I want you to write all the bad feelings that you may feel about pursuing that goal. Then on the other side, I want you to write down all the positive feelings that come and why is it that you want to. Not even necessarily the feelings, right? But what it is that happens that makes you think about not being able to accomplish that goal, right? So the bad feelings that come with whatever, right? And I ain't saying, when you sit here and you start thinking about the bad feelings that accompany a goal, you start saying, well, if I reach the goal, I don't got no bad feelings about it. You're absolutely right. If you don't reach it, that's when the bad feelings come, right? But what I'm talking about is that process, okay? The process by which you need to take in order to attain that goal or achieve that goal. That's where the negative feelings come in, right? Let me, all right. I'm happy I stopped and I'm happy I came back, right? Because check it out. If my goal is to lose 50 pounds this year, right? Cool. Well, now I could take that big goal of 50 pounds loss and break it down. I could divide that into 12 and whatever 50 divided by 12 is, say it's, I don't know, 7. I really have no idea, right? But say it's 7. 7 pounds. Well, I know that every month I need to lose 7 pounds. Is that attainable? Is that feasible, right? And if it is, cool. Well, how much should I be breaking down in a week, right? Or 2 weeks? And then if it's feasible, how is it feasible? What am I going to be doing, right? Is it that I'm going to start eating, half a bowl of cereal for breakfast when I usually be eating 3 bowls? You know what I mean? Whatever it is, right? But put those things in place, okay? Cool. That's where the feelings start coming in. Because if you used to eat 3 bowls or 2 bowls of cereal every morning, and now all you're doing is eating half a bowl of cereal, you're going to be feeling some kind of way. And hunger is going to be the first one you feel, right? Well, once you start feeling hungry, now all of a sudden you got another bunch of emotions that come along with that hunger, right? Irritability, you know what I'm saying? Tiredness, you know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch, anger, frustration, resentment, sadness, all these things. Why did I lose? Why am I in a position now where I need to lose weight? Why am I in a position now where I need to work things out with my wife? Why am I in a position now where I need to catch up on all this back work that I should have done when it was homework in the first place? What, right? That's where all the feelings start coming in. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying to forget about. Forget them feelings. Why is it that you're here in the first place? Who cares? Whoa, I didn't ask you that. You see what I'm saying? Why is it that I need to make things up from my past work assignments that I didn't do? Whoa, I didn't ask you that. You already in that situation. So how can we move forward? Let's move forward. Oh man, I gotta read this many chapters now because I was supposed to have read it and I took winter recess for real, and I didn't do anything. Whoa, I didn't ask you that. We already know where we at, how we gonna move forward. You see what I'm saying? All of those feelings is gonna catch you caught up, and that's why I say forget your feelings. You see what I'm saying? So again, there's always that caveat. If it's a positive feeling, we're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold the positive feelings. You see what I'm saying? I've told you before, and it's kind of I don't know if the word is ironic, but it's counterintuitive, is that motivation and inspiration are fleeting feelings. You see what I'm saying? Is I can sit here, just like your New Year's resolution, right? I told you, I said we now 12, 13 days into it, that New Year's resolution high is starting to dwindle, right? I'm telling you right now, go ahead into the local gym, right? You're going to see it's packed. Go back in a week, you're going to see it's a little less packed. Go back in another week, you're going to see it's a little less packed, right? Because them emotions, that motivation and that inspiration is fleeting. It starts to dwindle. It's like buying a brand new car, right? The value starts to depreciate as soon as you walk off the lot. That's what emotions is. But what I'm telling you is that through Make It Happen Mondays, through the daily or weekly posts that we be doing, to the messages that we do, to the one-on-one calls that we do, right? We are perpetuating positivity and we are staying resolute in our pursuit of our goals. Forget them feelings, because whatever it is that the situation that you're in right now, we're going to be able to move forward and we're going to be able to get out of it and into a better situation, right? So I hope that last little rewind and bring you back, you know what I mean? I was about to let us go and I started thinking to myself like, you know what? That wasn't it. I got to be able to keep going, right? So once again, that is another way that I'm I'm trying to be resolute in my pursuit of my goals. You see what I'm saying? I got my notes right here. You see what I'm saying? You can't see them because they're on my side, right? But I got my notes. I got a little outline of what it is that I'm going to say, right? But if I'm sitting here and I'm being honest with myself and I don't feel like I conveyed the message that I need to convey, I'm going to keep on going, right? So hopefully y'all stayed with me for this whole message. It's about 20 minutes long here, right? And that's all I got for this week, right? So until next time, my name is Pablo Rivera, and this is another edition
now
of
I ain't
Make
yet a
It
success,
Monday.
but yes, I'm stressed, cause by the time you hear the CD, count the steps that I've left. I'm passing all of you rappers, it's just a matter of time. Pick your jaw up off the floor when you admire my rhymes. A level head on my shoulders when I'm in motion, I'm focused, thoroughly thought of my plans and the execution, you notice. Ain't